Yo, finally some new Shadoll support. I've been looking forward to some actual good Shadoll support for a while. Is this card it? I don't know. But yo, if you're excited about Shadoll, you drop a like on this video. But anyways, we've also got new Senka support. And on top of that, we've got a new Nemesis Keystone over here, as well as some new Megalith support. That's the ritual archetype that no one's really playing. But maybe this will change people's mind. Anyways, let's go ahead and hop right into it with some of the cards coming out into the Rise of the Duelist. Anyways, first card is the Nemesis Keystone. It is a Earth Rock effect, level 1, 700 attack, 0 defense points, and it says you can only use this card's name first and second effects once per turn each. The first effect is that you can target one of your banished monsters except for Nemesis Keystone to special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, shuffle the target into the deck. Wow, that is insanely good. If any of you guys have already seen how broken Malicious becomes with some of the reset, oh my gosh, this just adds more plays to recycling that play. The second effect is during the end phase, if this card is currently banished and was banished this turn, you get to add it to your hand. If only you could have just made this card a tuner, you would have made Malicious like S tier, and like you could throw it into anything. It already is pretty good though. Again, just recycling one of your monsters is just great already in Yu-Gi-Oh, especially with one that you can special summon multiple times per turn. Still a great little card, just wish it was a tuner though. Anyways, next up we got the Megalith Full. I believe how it's pronounced. This is the new Megalith Ritual. The artwork looks really cool. I gotta give him credit for that. Anyways, it's an Earth Rock Ritual effect with level 2, 500 attack, 2000 defense points, and it says that you can ritual summon this card with any Megalith card. The effect reads that you can only use this card's first and second effects once per turn each. The first effect is if this card is ritual summoned, you get to target a ritual monster in your graveyard, and this card's level becomes that monster's level, then add that target to your hand. The second effect is during the main phase, as a quick effect, you get to ritual summon one Megalith or ritual monster from your hand or deck by treating monsters from your hand or field whose total levels equals or exceed the level of the monster that you ritual summon. Great little card for them. If you guys haven't seen Megaliths, I'll pin the gameplay down below. Megaliths are actually pretty decent, but again, no one's just playing it. I know everyone's still up on that Spiral hype train. We're still playing at what we've been playing for the past couple formats. We still get people playing the Sky Striker or Orcus variants, but nonetheless, they are a little bit better now with that card for sure. This one over here, it has the word Senka Mishu, Soryu, but it says Ancient Warriors. I guess that is what we're calling the Senka archetype. If you guys haven't seen that, I'll also pin that down below because it's been a while since we've seen anyone mess around with this deck as well. So anyways, Ancient Warriors, I guess, is what we're calling Senkas. So if I say Senka, Ancient Warriors, it might be the same thing now. Anyways, this is Shuanglong over here. He is a Wind Beast Warrior Link effect with a link to 1100 attack and link zones on the bottom left and bottom right. And it requires 2 Beast Warrior monsters, including a Wind Ancient Warriors monster. Oh yeah, that's definitely going to be changing the name. Okay, that makes sense now. Anyways, you can only use this card's name first and third effects once per turn each. The first effect is if this card is link summoned, you get to add 1 Ancient Warriors card from your deck to your hand. Great effect. Second effect is Ancient Warrior monsters you control gain 500 attack and defense, so it's pretty much at least at 1600. And then the third effect is you can send 1 card from your hand or field to the graveyard, then target 1 face-up card your opponent controls and return it to the hand. Okay. Next up we have the Malanglacia, the DeepSea City. If you guys don't know, DeepSea is going to become like an archetype. Like basically everything is revolved around Diva. And this is a new spell field, or field spell card. Anyways, it's always treated as Umi. Okay, this is interesting. When this card is activated, you can place a water monster from your deck to the top of your deck. Oh wow, that's actually pretty good. And then the second effect is once per turn, you get to target a water monster you control, increase its level by 1 or 2 until the end of its turn. A lot more plays with Mermails, that's for sure. And then the third effect is once per turn, if you special summon a water synchro monster during your main phase, you can look at your opponent's hand. If you do, banish 1 card from it face up until the end phase. Wow, okay. So if you guys haven't seen this archetype, I'll also pin in videos on all these down below, because again, it's been a while since we got newer support for all of these archetypes, and it's looking like they're kind of really supporting a lot of stuff, well, that didn't see that much play, although some of them were just way too new. Next up though, we have the Ancient Warriors Saga Southeast Wind. So this is a continuous spell card that says, send this card to the graveyard during your second standby phase after activation. Once per turn, you can toss a coin once. And if the result is heads, send this card to the graveyard. Okay. If this card is sent from the spell and trap zone of the graveyard, you can activate this effect. For the rest of this turn, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to your Ancient Warrior effects activations. Also, Ancient Warrior effect monster you control gain this effect. When this card declares an attack, you destroy one card your opponent controls. That's a really RNG effect to be able to be. So yeah, it's like, okay, you can't do anything, and then on top of that, every time I attack, that's a big RNG. I don't think they have any tossing coin support for Ancient Warriors. This might be the first. Let me know how you guys feel about this. Like, that literally revolves around RNG for like huge bonus where you can't do anything, and every time I attack I get to pop one. They can attack, a lot of the cards can special summon themselves, so you can board wipe. That's a huge RNG though, if it's going to be able to work. Okay, now what I wanted to check out, the new Shadoll stuff. Shadoll, is it Ruck? Continuous trap card. You can only use this card's name first effect once per turn. During the main phase, you can fusion summon one Shadoll fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed on it from your field or graveyard. That's huge because of graveyard. But it can't attack directly. Then you could send one monster your opponent controls with the same attribute as a summoned monster to the graveyard. That is huge. Like, normally I look at trap cards and I'm like, too slow, won't be wanting to play it, but it allows that option. I mean, I've seen Shadoll players utilize the Necro Fusion, which I think is an excellent surprise. Winda, you can't make any plays, right? When they go ahead and activate some effect that is a non-inherent special summon, because then they just instantly get locked out and they can't Yu-Gi-Oh! This also adds that, but then you're getting rid of one monster. So maybe if they go for an effect to special summon, you go ahead and surprise Winda, and then you go get rid of that card. Well, they already special summoned. Good luck. This could actually be a decent little card for Shadoll. Let me know if you guys would even bother playing this. Again, if it was a little bit faster, I mean, yeah, as a trap, it gives you that surprise aspect. It is obviously a Shadoll card because Sinister Shadow games, yeah, there are a lot of cards that aren't considered Shadoll cards, but this one, as the text says, it's a Shadoll card, so that's pretty cool. I think it's a decent card though. Nonetheless, I'd love to know what you guys' thoughts are on any of these down below. Do you guys think Ancient Warriors are going to be any better? I still think, well, I mean, that's a big RNG effect, but I don't think that that's going to make them insane. The new DeepSea support, it definitely helps out a lot, for sure, being able to see what your opponent has. And with the banish stuff, don't worry, even though it's only till the end phase, you're going to make it so your opponent doesn't get that card back. Well, that's the point of it. Megalith, I just don't think people are interested in it at the end of the day, but the Nemesis Keystone will definitely be pretty viable. Nemesis Mali is a super OP. It's insane what you can do with that deck. It used to be with Thunders, you would open up with the craziest boards and with a Colossus, but obviously Colossus not quite here anymore. That's that fusion monster. But anyways, right, hold on. If I could spell Colossus, you know, I'll just type in Thunder Dragon. That's that. Oh yeah, it's Colossus, okay. Just had to double check on that. But anyways, yeah, let me know your thoughts on any of these cards down below in the comment section below. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And if you did, drop a like on it. If you are new here, hit subscribe, turn on that bell so you don't miss out on new Yu-Gi-Oh! Content. If you guys want to see me in replays of anything, feel free to go ahead and do so. I have actually a lot of gameplay to upload, but there's just back-to-back new cards every single, like, 20 minutes on Yu-Gi-Oh! Which I like, though. I just keep them coming. Alright, anyways, thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys in the next vid, and I'm out. Peace.